Hey, what's up everyone? I just acquired the legendary Dragonwrath Tarecgosa's Rest stuff, which allows you to become Tarecgosa and fly around as a dragon. I know this is not a mount video, but you can beat the mount in this one. So this quest line is from the Cataclysm patch, and nowadays it's much easier to acquire this stuff. Before you get started, you want to choose a warrior that are able to yield the stuff and summon a pet or a demon to help out in a little part of this quest. To get started, you want to head over to the Caverns of Time and talk to Anachronos, and he will start the quest line, A Wrinkle in Time. He will show a vision, and he will give you a follow-up quest, the All-Seeing Eye. For this one, you need to acquire 25 Eternal Embers, which you can get from defeating the Firelands raid bosses. And you will need 3 Sands of Time that you can buy from Yasmin in Wul'dum. As I show here, she's on the little camp. It's pretty close to the Caverns of Time. You want to get the sands first, then head over to the Firelands. The 25 Eternal Embers will drop from any difficulty level from the main boss. So to get 25, you'll have to do the raid a couple times in different, maybe 2 weeks it took me. Once you have all the Eternal Embers and the sand, you go back to the Caverns of Time, and Anachronos will make the Timeless Eye. What you will be asked to take it to Koldara on the quest on a wing and a prayer. And there you will meet Tarecgosa. That'll be the first encounter.
What foolishness is this?
And you follow with the quest through a glass darkly. For this quest, you will go inside the Nexus, right at the bottom, and you encounter Tarecgosas inside. This is a different scenario, it's not the regular raid. I put some parts here so you can have an idea. Just run through it, and it glitched for me in the middle here where Tarecgosa is supposed to be here and go into the next part. But it glitched for me twice, so I had to restart, and she would be back at the front. She froze right here, so don't freak out if this quest glitched. Once she's done there, if she doesn't get stuck, she'll get out and break this ice wall, which will take you to the platforms. You gotta jump into the main platforms and then kill the NPCs and take their platforms and keep progressing until you can kill the main dragon. And that's it. Pretty straightforward.
Protect me while I break the barrier.
In the end of this quest line, you have a vision of Argos betraying the flight. After the vision, you receive the quest Actionable Intelligence, and you will head to meet Caligos in Mount Hajal. Once you inform him of the betrayal, he will handle the quest Delegation, and this is the real pain of this quest line. This quest is fully detailed, and it reads: recover the branch of Nordrasil from the Firelands. That's all it says. It's actually way more complicated than that. In order to collect the branch of Nordrasil, you will have to collect 4 charge fragments by performing special interactions with the 4 first bosses of the Firelands: Beth'tilac, Lord Rhyolith, Alysrazor, and Shannox. Once you collect the 4 fragments, you'll be able to open a portal to a new boss of the Firelands. And that boss, when defeated, will drop the branch of Nordrasil. Okay, let's start with Beth'tilac, the big spider. She will drop the obsidian flecker. So to get that fragment, you have to wait for one of the big cinderweb drones. Is this big spider that come out from the back. And once you kill him, he will drop 3 fragments. You can just pick them up from the ground and then open your bag and combine them. Once you combine them, you're gonna have to climb up the web, and this is the hard part. You climb up and you put it down in the web, and you wait for Beth'tilac to burn it out with the smoldering devastation. Once he does this smoldering devastation, you have to pick it up right away. If you're not able to pick it up, she might bomb you, or she might just drop down, and you will have to do it again. But once you pick it up, you have the obsidian fragment, and that will be the first one. In the next, Alysrazor will drop the parashell fragment. The hatchlings around, it will drop the fragments, and then you can combine And then again, you'll get the boss to charge. So you place it down. Once he comes down, and you place under him, and he will do a correct energy blast. And that will charge your fragment, and you can pick it up. And that's your second one. And then next, there's Lord Rhyolith. He would drop the Rhyolith fragment. This one is not as complicated. There are NPCs around the border that would drop the fragments. Pick it up, 3 of them, combine them. You will get the dual Rhyolith when you combine it. And then you place under Lord Rhyolith, and he will do the concussive stomp. Once he does that, it will charge the fragment, and you can pick it up. Look at his little feet doing the dance to charge my fragment. And there it goes, lootable. And you have your 3rd fragment. And the next is Shannox. This one is a little bit complicated, and this is the one you will have to have a second pet or one of your demons to activate him to be putting down this trap. To ease it up this fight, I'll kill Riplin first so he doesn't stun you because you don't want the fight to be prolonged. Make sure you don't have anything that will kill Shannox, and you put your pet on passive so he will only attack when you need it to. I messed this up a couple of times. My 3 kids will kill him, my pet will kill him. So the 3 fragments will come from the traps. Once you activate the traps and either you get caught or his pet Ragface get caught, the trap will freeze, and after that you have a fragment. You do that 3 times and combine the fragments once again. Here you can see I was able to lure Ragface to go into the trap 1 time. But I found much easier just to step on and wait a little bit. You have to activate 3 traps, get the fragment to drop, combine them. In order to charge your fragment, you will have to place it down in the center or close to the center where he throws his spears. Right before he throws it, it will make a circle, and you can see here, there's like a little mark. As long as you put around that mark, it should charge. If not, it will not work and you lost your fragment. So one thing you can expect is that he's gonna throw where Ragface is. So if you stay close to Ragface, you have a better placement of the fragment. Do you see right there? I placed it right in the middle, and it wasn't lootable, which means it didn't get charged. So I just kept Ragface right there, and that will be close enough. So keep Ragface close. If you mess it up, he throw not as close, but it's still charged. So I was lucky he got charged. I picked it up. And then after all the yelling, you can finally kill Shannox, and it was very satisfying after being trapped and taking so long to place the fragment. And you have your 4 fragments, yay! It might take you more than 1 try to get the fragments. If you fail for any part of these mechanics without killing the boss, you can just leave the raid and let it reset. The fragments will stay in your bag and you can still charge it. And once you have your 4 fragments, you can go up here, and there'll be a portal, which you can use your fragments to activate that portal. And now there is a new boss in the Firelands for you to defeat, which I'm not gonna spoil, but once you defeat him, you will finally be able to loot the branch of Nodrazil. You will also get a debuff. It's called the Blast of Defender of Nodrazil, and you can see there's flowers under my feet, and that will only happen for 2 hours. It's a very weak debuff. It's just for enjoyment of completing such a hard part of the quest line. Now we're gonna go back to find Tarecgosa, and he will be close to Caldera, but he's right here in Boreal Tundra. You will give Tarecgosa the branch of Nodrazil that you retrieved from the Firelands. The name of the quest is Nodrazil's Bot, and at this point, Tarecgosa will make the stuff for you, and the branch became imbued with magic is your first version of the stuff, but it's not yet what we are after. Now the quest, Emergency Extraction. And this one, you travel with Tarecgosa to the north and Caldera and witness the events and survive the rescue. During the scenario, you want to stand close to Tarecgosa and defend the ritual. Not to spoil too much, after the ritual is done, Tarecgosa will hand over the quest. Time grows short. With the soul of Tarecgosa bound to the stuff. It's time for the grind. You collect 1,000 seething cinders from the Firelands. Again, let's go back. And you can get seething cinders from any boss, depending what level, and if it's the final boss, you'll get a couple more. It will take you about 3 weeks to get 1,000. Once you get 1,000, go back to Caldera and return
Good luck,
them to
champion.
Talecgos. That will start a scenario in Caldera called the Alignment with all the blue flight, and you receive the rune staff on Nodrazil. It's just an upgrade of your staff. And now you receive the quest, the Heart of Flame. This is the final quest, and you return to the Firelands. We're almost there, I swear. You will use the stuff to collect 250 smoldering essence from the boss corpuses. And finally, you will kill Ragnaros to loot the Heart of Flame. The Heart of Flame is loot from a sphere of fire behind his body. If you don't see it, you can wait for his body to leave. Once you use your stuff and loot that, you can return to your capital city. In your capital city, you will be invited to a celebration, the Stuff of Legends. And in the end of this scenario, you receive your epic stuff.
Tarecgosa, our beloved sister whose essence you have generously borne, has chosen this staff as her permanent home. May her presence be a source of comfort and companionship to you.
And you will also receive an achievement.
I am with you always.
Tarecgosa's spirit will merge fully with the staff and will become a legendary staff that will allow you to take Tarecgosa's form. And this is it, guys. A full guide how to get the legendary staff from the Cataclysm patch. I hope you guys enjoy. I enjoy very much doing this. And that I am varied and I make mount content. Thank you so much for watching. Also, the mount macro works for the mount special. What it makes it officially a mount.